The sound of car doors slamming echoed through the quiet neighborhood like gunshots. Sarah watched from behind her curtain as they unloaded suitcase after suitcase, her heart pounding with anticipation. After 28 years of being invisible, today would be the day she finally became unforgettable. The irony was delicious. They'd come expecting accommodation, but they were about to receive the education of their lives. They approached her front door like conquerors claiming territory. Margaret, her mother, marched ahead with that familiar expression of entitled expectation. Behind her, David's perfectly pressed khakis and golf shirt screamed suburban success. His wife Jessica clutched their twin toddlers while scrolling through her phone, already mentally redecorating Sarah's space. David himself carried the largest suitcase, assuming the master bedroom was his birthright. "Well, this is quaint," Margaret announced, surveying the charming cottage with its yellow shutters and flower boxes. "Smaller than I imagined, but we'll make it work. Where should David and Jessica set up? The twins will need their own space, obviously." Sarah stood in her doorway, car keys dangling from her finger like a pendulum. "Actually, there's been a misunderstanding." "Oh!" Margaret's eyebrow arched dangerously. "What kind of misunderstanding?" "The kind where you assumed you were staying here." The silence stretched like a taut wire. David stepped forward, his jaw tightening. "Sarah, we drove 4 hours. We confirmed this visit last week. You confirmed you were coming. I never confirmed you were staying." For years, Sarah had been the afterthought. While David received birthday parties, graduation celebrations, and endless praise for his achievements, she'd fought for scraps of attention. She'd paid her own college tuition, celebrated job promotions alone, and endured countless family gatherings where she felt like a stranger observing someone else's life. The breaking point had come 6 months earlier. "I'm buying a house," she'd announced during Sunday dinner. Margaret's immediate response: "Perfect. Make sure it has at least 4 bedrooms. David's family needs space when they visit." Not congratulations. Not pride. Just demands. That night, Sarah had made a decision that would change everything. She'd researched neighborhoods carefully, finding this perfect 2-bedroom cottage. 1 bedroom for her, 1 for her home office. No guest room. No space for unwanted visitors. No room for manipulation. "Sarah, don't be ridiculous." Margaret's voice cracked like a whip. "We're family. Family makes sacrifices." "Exactly," Sarah replied, her voice steady as steel. "I've been sacrificing for 28 years. Today, it's your turn to understand what that feels like." David's face flushed red. "You can't be serious. Where are we supposed to go?" Sarah pulled out her phone, already loaded with hotel bookings. "The Hampton Inn has availability. The Holiday Express is closer to downtown. Both accept reservations until midnight." "You planned this," Jessica gasped, finally looking up from her phone. "I plan to own a home that serves my needs, not everyone else's expectations." Margaret's voice rose to that familiar pitch that had once sent Sarah scrambling to apologize. "You're being selfish. This is what family does." "No," Sarah said, feeling decades of suppressed truth rising in her throat. "This is what doormats do. And I'm not your doormat anymore." The twins began crying, sensing the adult tension. David grabbed the largest suitcase aggressively. "Fine. But don't expect us to forget this." "I'm counting on you remembering it," Sarah replied. Watching them drive away, their taillights disappearing into the evening, Sarah felt something she hadn't experienced in years. Complete peace. No guilty conscience. No urge to chase after them with apologies. Just pure, crystalline freedom. Her phone buzzed with angry texts throughout the night. She read each one, then set the phone aside. The cottage felt different now. Not just like a house, but like a fortress she'd built around her authentic self. Months later, family calls became polite and measured. Invitations came with genuine respect rather than assumed compliance. David still received preferential treatment, but Sarah no longer cared because she'd stopped competing for prizes she never wanted. The most beautiful revenge isn't destruction. It's construction. Building a life so authentic and peaceful that the people who tried to diminish you can only watch from the outside, finally understanding that the quiet one was always the strongest one. Sarah's cottage stands as a monument to the power of saying no, the beauty of boundaries, and the sweet victory of choosing yourself first.